DhaniDhanz!
What up, gangsters? This is just like the title says, just a quick check-in. Do you know what? I was writing something. I was preparing. I don't know if I'd call it a commentary, but I was preparing something, but it's just not going to plan. But I just wanted to check in and say wagwan to the man them and any females that may watch me too. But yeah, I got a message. Oh, hold up. What's happened to my views? I mean, I know I like disappeared, but my views have like dropped like a lot. Like when teenagers hit puberty, their testicles just vroom, just it's like they just journey pilgrimage south and they just never return. Is it? If I cared more, I'd be a really sad guy. But you know what? Like it's what happens. Shit happens in life, and sometimes one thing has got to give for another thing to gain. Brat, I nearly like shut up. So yeah, I just wanted to check in. I'm good. I feel good. Do you know why I feel good? No, I feel good in my head, but my body is shagged. Like I feel so destroyed. I woke up. Let's start at the beginning. Last night I went out. Awesome night. Very happy. This morning I went to sleep at 4 a.m., woke at 7 a.m., had training from 9 until 11 a.m., then come home, eat, work from 6. No, I can't even think. Basically, I've played football 3 times today and my legs actually feel like jelly. Like, you know when people say, oh, my legs feel like jelly, I played so hard. No, when you've played 3 times a day, that's in morning, afternoon, and evening, that's when you know what jelly legs feel like. So please, don't at me. Actually, all of you at me because, like, and follow me on Twitter because I'm funny and I want to speak to you guys and I don't have friends. That's not true, but I just want Twitter pals as well. Oh, speaking of friends, all right, let me quickly touch on friends. This wasn't even part of the plan, right? You know what I don't like? I don't like when people say, "Oh, I've got YouTube friends and real life friends." What the hell is that? How do you like distinguish what a friend is? Like to me, like a friend doesn't have to be someone you like see regularly or have even met. I've met people online and still in contact with them and they're like some of my best friends. Like I can talk to them about like anything. I can crack jokes with them. I can kind of, like I don't cry via text. I mean, I send the emoji with the crying, but I'm not actually. I mean, when you send emojis, you're not actually doing what that emoji says, so it doesn't really count. But I send the crying sometimes. Also, speaking of emojis, why doesn't WhatsApp have a hug smiley? Why? Why doesn't it have a hug smiley? Like, I want to send some love sometimes, and sometimes like a heart is too much because the girl gets excited. A kiss is too much because they think, oh my gosh, he liked me. Sometimes just like you just want to send a quick hug, you know, just send some condolences. Like I know you're feeling bad. Here's a hug, whoop, and it's simple. Also, speaking of WhatsApp, why doesn't it have a Jamaica flag? I don't know. I'm just throwing these out there. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna try and get back to my point, and it's basically like doing different shit. I'm gonna put that in the title as well. Do different shit, and what I mean by that is that I had a very, I think it comes from my like autistic traits. I can be very regimented. Like I like to do the same things in the same way, like every day. Like I wake up at the same time. I eat breakfast at the same time. I eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like I'm very like kind of organized. But it's good to do different shit because doing the same shit actually like fucks with your brain because you start to think in the same way all the time. And for example, if you're doing the same shit every day and for what you know you kind of get sad. Let's just say you're in like a sad stretch where you just kind of feel down or maybe you don't feel very confident in yourself. It's very hard to get out of that if you don't think differently, and it's very hard to think differently if you keep doing the same shit because your brain is almost on like an autopilot. And believe it or not, we're not machines. Like we don't have exosuits. Like we're not Black Ops 3 soldiers. We aren't machines. So we need to actually like work on ourselves. Anyway, do different shit. I'm going to tell you what different shit I've been doing. And then if you've been doing different shit, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't been, you can let me know what you might do. I think you lot already knew that I took up tango. Like I'm a tango dancer now. I go to tango every week. I've also taken up another dance called forro or forro. It's a Portuguese slash Brazilian dance. It's pretty damn cool. I will not show you any videos because let's not embarrass myself. And also, like I've kind of picked up on baking again. Like I like baking. I've been making brownies, like loads of brownies. And all right, don't tell anyone, but I made a batch recently. I made a batch recently when everyone went out, and I've hid the batch. Like it's very much mine. Because the first batch I made it, and I thought like let a couple people taste it, give me like my little ego boost. But it was gone. Like all the brownies were gone. Like an hour later, I was very upset. So anyway, I made another batch, and I'm not sharing any of them. Got them stashed neatly in my room. But yeah, just do different things, man. Like stretch yourself, like learn, like experience shit. That's what life's about. Well, in my opinion, like, I'm not gonna tell you. Like I'm not like this scientist that knows what's going on. But in my opinion, life is just about experiencing things and learning, and not necessarily learning like in an academic sense. Like just receiving new information, like just anything new, and it doesn't have to be like one day you just suddenly learn like how a puffer fish puffs up. Like if you could just learn like just really small stuff, it just doesn't matter. Just receiving new information is how you grow. The more you know, the more valid like opinions you can have on shit, or more insight you can have to things, and the more informed your perceptions will be. 7 minutes. Goodness gracious me. That's my cue to get out because I don't know how the hell this lasted this long. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're all well. Peace, love, peace. Fade out for effect.